up? Everybody, welcome to an episode of Off Track. I'm FA Picks. That's Alpha Dog Bets. How we doing today, Alpha?
We need more energy than that, Hefe. That was a very quiet, unenergetic entrance. Oh, my television is definitely on.
Yep. hence my subdued welcome. As I'm texting you on the side to turn your television off.
You can just say it. I don't really give a
for the
shit.
subdued welcome.
We had no music on the intro. This show is not starting off hot today. Slam did not have the right screen loaded. Man, in the back, we had no music. Boys, welcome to a day full of MLB action. Only 2 NBA games tonight, so we have a huge MLB slate.
Yes.
Hefe, how we doing?
It's good to be back on Off the Bat. We'll be doing Off the Bat every day this week. Today, tomorrow, Friday. We will have a special guest on Friday. We'll let you know about that. Good MLB slate, full MLB slate today. What do we go on to? 3 day games, bunch of night games. Baseball has been this past week kind of up and down. Just you had a day where dogs won, you had a day where faves won. So let's see what today brings. Lots of good action, lots of good matchups. So honestly, let's get right into it, man. Unless you got something to talk about yesterday, but please don't bring up the Twins and Tigers.
Yeah, no, that was a nightmare for me. I was on the bad side of that one, so I'm not going to go into that. But excited to dive in. We have a New York team kicking off the slate. Man in the back, let's get it rolling.
Yeah, first day game of the week. Mets, Cards, Carrasco, and Mats. So Mats gets to face his old team here. Well, old team. But
one of his old teams.
Yeah, the team that he came up with. At least around here, that's what we know him for, coming up for the Mets. The Mets are hot, man. I mean, there's no other way to say it, that they're hot. Winners of 4 of the last 5 outright. They won both games of this series to start off, holding the Cardinals to a combined 2 runs in the series, 1-5-2, 1-3-0 yesterday. Is this the game the Cardinals get in the series, or are we looking at a possible sweep here? Alpha, what do we think?
I think the Mets are going to get this one done, man. Carrasco on the hill. He's been pitching fantastic this year. The big story with Carrasco is, can he ever get out of the first inning? That's always his issue. If he escapes the first inning without giving up any runs, he's done pretty well in his career the last 2 years. So he's 1-0 on the year with a 1.47 ERA, which is fantastic. Mats is coming in. He's 2-1 on the year, which is a good record, but does have a 5.25 ERA. The Mets are 9-3 on the road this year. The Cardinals are only 3-3. The Mets have played a lot of games on the road. They've been doing very well on the road. And I think the Mets are going to continue to get this one done. Give me the Mets on the money line at a -115. What do you like?
I'm right there with you. The Mets they're playing absolutely phenomenal baseball. And they've been winning a lot on the road recently. So that's good for them. 3 in a row on the road, 4 of the last 5 on the road. They are 9 huh?
Yep, 9-3 on the year.
Yeah, I was about to say 9-3 on the year on the road. This is a great team. And it hurts me to say that, but right now they are by far the best team in New York. And they got the pitching, and they don't even have the best pitcher back yet. But it's their lineup. It's their lineup that I'm extremely impressed with. I think they get it done today against the Cardinals.
Have you seen how the Cardinals lineup is done against Carrasco in their career? If you take a look at all their starters
right
today,
now.
Yep, Edmonds 0-3 in his career, has yet to get a hit. Tyler O'Neill is 0-2. Dickerson is 0-10, and DeYoung is 0-3. They have not hit Carrasco well at all. So Carrasco has owned this lineup.
Yep, only Goldschmidt is good against him.
But 2 for 3.
Yeah, it's a 1 game kind of touch, so 2 for 3. So yeah, I'm all over Carrasco. I think the Mets get it done here in the early game. I don't think it's a trap at all. I see some people talking about, is it a trap? Is it a trap? No, I don't. Sometimes you got to believe it, right? You got to believe the numbers.
Yep. Had Bailey in the chat says, we've been on the Mets all year. God damn it. He's right, though. They're 9-3 on the road. What's their overall record on the year? 14-5. If you've been betting the Mets all year, you're having a very successful.
Where my cup just asked, what about the under of 7? It scares me. Not from the Cardinals side, but it scares me because of Mats and the Mets lineup. I could see the sitting over 7. I could see it settling right at 7. I'd stay away from a total on this one. It's also a day game. It's a getaway game. No, it's not a getaway game, actually, because tomorrow is the getaway day. But yeah, I'd stay away. Day game.
I agree.
Weird things happen, man.
All right. We're moving. We have a lot of
What do
games
we
today.
got?
What's next?
Royals, White Sox. We got C's. We got Greinke. This is your typical juiced up bounce back spot. I got to look how many games in a row the White Sox are. Yeah, they have. Yeah, no, they are struggling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 losses in a row for the White Sox. I'm not even going to get into the real side about this. Alpha. Come on. I mean, they're going to lose 9 in a row, man.
Man, it's tough because the Royals did just pick up their first road win of the year yesterday. They're 1-4 on the road in the season, 6-9 on the year. You flip over to the White Sox side, and they're 6-10 on the year, 4-3 at home. Taking a look at the pitching matchup, we have Cease, who is one of their best pitchers. He is 2-1 with a 3.3 ERA, going up against Greinke, who's 0-1 with a 2.25 ERA. Taking a look at the lineup news, there's one interesting thing I saw that Grandal has faced Greinke 45 times in his career. That's an insane number. He's gotten 12 hits on him. He's batting .270, but he's faced him 45 times in his career, so he has seen him a lot. My play on this game, guys, is the under. I think we do see a pitcher's duel here. The White Sox lineup is struggling right now, and they don't have Eloy for the foreseeable future. He has gotten hurt, so the lineup's a little banged up. They're struggling to score, and they're going up against a pitcher who's a slow pitcher in Greinke, who's going to hit him with some curveballs. And Cease on the other end is a great pitcher as well, so give me the under 7 coming in at -120. Hefe, what are you looking at?
Nerfy time. This is a nerfy spot for me. I'm taking the nerfy here, the no-run first inning. White Sox Royals, I think it's going to be an under spot too. I think low scoring. It's at -140 odds. I'm wrong with it. I think both pitchers get out of this first inning with no runs. Man, the White Sox, it's starting 6-2, and now it's 6-10. 8 losses in a row. I can't take a side in this because it could be that bounce back spot, and where I could easily see Greinke getting his first win of the year here.
Exactly how I feel.
So I can't take a side here, but I do think it'll be low scoring. So I'm going to go with the nerfy here. All right, moving on. What do we got? Dodgers, D-backs, the last of the day games. This is simple. Is one question that you got to ask yourself when looking at this game. Are the Dodgers really going to lose 2 in a row to the D-backs? If the answer is no, then this is a Dodgers parlay piece because you ain't taking them at -190. If the answer is yes, then you could get the Diamondbacks at great odds. For me, Alpha, I'll start. This Dodgers money line is a parlay piece for me.
Parlay, huh?
Yeah, I like it. I don't think they lose 2 in a row. I really don't. They barely do, and they're going to lose 2 in a row to one of the worst teams in baseball. I'm not even going to go even deeper into this. Dodgers money line is the first piece of a parlay for me.
Yep, I'm not going to take up anyone else's time. I avoided the Dodgers yesterday. I thought yesterday was the trap Dodgers game. Fortunate I stayed off. Today is not the Dodgers trap line. I am taking them in an open-ended parlay, and I'll save everyone else time. The flag behind me is their partner.
Wow, so we are on the same exact parlay. That is hilarious because I am also on a Dodgers-Yankees parlay.
As you know, I always do at least one money line parlay of the day. We have hit, I believe, 3 in a row. So today we are going Dodgers-Yankees for our money line parlay. We'll have at least one. It's an interesting slate today because you'll see a lot of teams at -200. I'm a firm believer. I never bet -1.5 lines, guys. I rather parlay 2 teams than bet a -1.5. So I may have a couple parlays on the board today, but there are some good dog action as well. So stay tuned. We have more coming.
Absolutely. What do we got next? Mariners, Rays. Listen, this is an interesting spot because the Mariners have won a few in a row here coming into this game in Tampa. The Mariners have won 4 in a row, including last night against the team, and the Rays just can't string a good couple wins together. They lose, they win, they lose, they win, they lose, they win. So they lost last night 8-4. Tonight on the mound, we have Gonzalez and Rasmussen. What do you think? This is a toss-up to me, man. The line is -135 for the Rays, which I think is a sharp line, to be honest.
Yeah, I would think it's a sharp line, but I'm actually riding with the Mariners here. I've been a big Mariners backer this year. I think they're a very underrated team, and I think we're getting a lot of value on them. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to lose the value they've been giving on this Mariners team because they are winning a lot of games. They got the AL Cy Young last year and Robbie Ray to go over to the Mariners. They've added a ton of bats. Hefe's favorite, as he says it wrong, Jesse Winkler, as he likes to say, is on that team as well. So I think that they're really a good team this year. They have rounded out pretty well. And you're still able to get them at a plus 125 money line against a Rays team that's really struggled. They have Rasmussen on the hill, who Rasmussen is a 5.25 ERA. In 12 innings, he's given up 12 hits and 3 walks. He's also given up 2 homers. He's gotten shelled all year long, and you're going to give me plus money on the Mariners, who's the hot team? Give me the Mariners. One of my favorite plays today.
Yeah, you speak about the Mariners, my man Winkler.
There we go.
But nobody expected Ty France to be doing what he's doing.
No,
my man is leading the team in RBIs, in home runs, and in batting average. He is 5 home runs, 21 RBIs, and batting .368. I had heard of this guy's name before the season, and here he is crushing it. So good for him, and good for the Mariners finding another gem. He wasn't. They got one of the top prospects in baseball out there in the outfield. I can't remember his name. Julio Rodriguez, I believe.
Yes.
They have Winker. They have all these other pieces. They went out. They get the Cy Young winner and Robbie Ray. I mean, this is a well-rounded team. Remember last year they were making some noise right on the playoff cusp. You could tell they were a year away. Well, this seems like their year, man. And they went out and they spent the money to make it that way. So I'm with you. I like the Mariners here. Just scares me because you never know when the Rays are going to wake up, right? You just never know. And they're such a scrappy team.
I'm someone who doesn't think the Rays are going to have a great year.
Yeah, you've been saying that all year. You've been consistent with that.
And I do think that the Toronto Blue Jays, as the teams are stacked up right now, are the best team in the AL East. I think the Blue Jays are going to continue to show some big wins, have some big comebacks. But, guys, I do want to go over to the chat. We have a question here from King QQ. What was our pick on the Mets? We're both on the Mets, brother. Frostin is saying Mariners money line. I agree. Jay Money riding the Dodgers Yankee parlay. We appreciate it, brother. Let's cash that. And Seven Bailey saying, we on Mariners all year, baby. You know it. We're going to keep catching those Mariners tickets. Man in the back. What we got next on the list?
Ooh, I like this one. Marlins versus the Nats. Guys, very quietly, the Marlins have one of the best rotations in baseball.
Every year.
If they could just possibly have one or two people just hit a ball every now and then, they might be like a really good team. And it's just a thought that I'm having, right? Just maybe one or two people just want to hit the ball. But rotation-wise, I am so impressed. And today they have one of their best guys going in Lopez, 2-0, .52 ERA in 17 innings pitched, going against, how do I say his last name? Fetty Wap, 1-1, ERA 6.75 in 13 innings pitched. Alpha, I'll start this off. I was on the Marlins yesterday. I'm on the Marlins today. This pitching is good. This pitching is really, really good. I think they can quiet the bats of the Nats like they did yesterday. The Nats have lost 5 in a row. Marlins have won 4 of the last 5. I don't think this is that spot where a bounce back spot for the Nats. I'm rolling with a better pitcher here. I'm taking the Marlins on the money line at -135.
I agree with you as well. I want to quickly see what the line is on the first 5 here. I have the Marlins as an open-ended parlay. I'll finish that off later and tell you guys know what the second leg is. I think that the Nationals are one of the worst constructed rosters in baseball.
Free Juan Soto, baby. Come on.
Yeah, seriously, he's about all they have over there. But yeah, guys, run line, first 5. You can get the Marlins at -0.5 at -105. I absolutely love that. I'm probably going to be adding that to my card. Have not set my official card yet today. But I do like the Marlins first 5 -0.5 at Lopez on the hill. Going up against Fetty Wap. Fetty has been atrocious. Fetty seems to get hit every year. He is 1-1 on the year with a 6.75 ERA. In 13 innings, guys, this guy has given up 17 hits. That's more than 1 hit per inning, and sprinkle in 5 additional walks. This guy is giving up 2 base runners an inning, Fetty, this season. And Pablo Lopez is up 0.5 ERA. The guy has been absolutely electric. In 17 innings, Lopez has given up 10 hits and has 17 strikeouts. He's been dominant. Give me the Marlins, -0.5, first 5. I love that play.
I'm with it, and I like it. What do we got next? Red Sox and the Blue Jays. Man, this is tough.
Great game last night if you're a Blue Jays backer like I was. Amazing comeback in the 9th. 2 outs. Man on second, I believe, or third. Down by 2. Georgie Springer hits a monster bomb to tie it, and they win it in extras. Awesome performance by the Blue Jays. But Boston is in Toronto, and they don't have a lot of their players due to the vaccine mandates in Toronto. Does that affect your betting Boston on this series?
Yeah, obviously. This is, yeah, it's tough. You forget about this type of stuff, right? But you got to think about it. Anytime anybody plays in Toronto, that vaccine mandate still is in play. On the mound, we got Walker for the Sox, Stripling for the Jays. Walker's having a solid year.
He's outperformed his talent this year. That's all I'm going to say.
He definitely has. I got no play on this game. Red Sox have lost four in a row. Jays, on the other hand, have won 4 of the last 5. This line is a little sketchy because I think you shouldn't be able to get the Jays at such a good price at minus 145.
Stripling's the reason. I mean, he's 0-0 with a 4.5 ERA. In 10 innings, he's given up 8 hits, 4 walks. He's given up 12 base runners in 10 innings, and he only has 5 strikeouts. So he's a pitch-to-contact kind of guy.
I understand that. I still think it's a little bit of a sketch line. I do think the Red Sox are due. I got to lay off of this one with a lean on the Sox, but officially no play for me. How about you?
I'm on a lean on the Blue Jays for an open-ended parlay because you can get it at minus 145, so you can build up a pretty nice parlay at a minus 145 for a money line piece. But as of right now, it is off my card. I am going to debate this as the day goes on a little bit more. Good thing is we can see about how the day action plays out. This is a 7:05 first pitch, so we may have some more action later. But as of right now, it's a layoff for me with a very heavy lean that the Blue Jays do get this one done.
Okay. What we got next? Orioles and Yankees. I'm not going to waste anybody's time. Like Alpha said, we are both on the Yankees in the second half of our parlay with the Dodgers. I'll tell you who's on the mound. We got Montgomery for the Yankees, Wells for the Orioles. Anthony Rizzo yesterday hit.
I love that man.
Hit 3 home runs that hit 3 home runs that
none of them should have been a home run. None of them would
have been a home run in any other way. It's kind of funny. So they beat him, but it's just funny because I saw a meme from Zoolander that was so funny that said, "What is this built for? Ants?" And it was just so because Anthony, those 3 home runs are not a home run in any other park. But the Yankees should get it done tonight again. I don't know if they'll score as many runs as they did yesterday, but hopefully we can get it done against the low Orioles. So I'm taking the Yankees and the Dodgers in my money line.
Man, you know what's going to happen in this game. The Yankees have to win this game 2-0 or 2-1 because Jordan Montgomery's on the hill. We talk about this every time he starts. They do not hit for Jordan Montgomery. I don't understand. Same going all the way back to last year. The guy has like a 2.5 ERA, and he'll have a losing record. It just makes no sense they don't hit for this guy. But they're going up against Tyler Wells tonight, who they've already seen. So since they've already seen him this year, I'm fairly confident that the Yankees bats will do significantly better than what they did in Baltimore in the first series. Give me the Yankees, second leg of the money line parlay with the Dodgers. You can get that at a plus 120.
Mm-hmm. Okay, dokes.
But Hefe.
What do we got next, guys? I know what we got next. We have Bad Beats presented by Pickett. I'm going to start this off, guys.
Sucked.
It's the worst bad beat ever. I'm going to say ever. But the Bad Beat is sponsored by our friends at Pickett. If you don't know about Pickett, they are a social media app. You can find them on the App Store. They're a community app, guys. You get on there with your buddies. You make chats. You share your bet slips. You talk about the bets you want to make. You link your sports book. So everything is there in one spot. And the reason they sponsor our Bad Beat segment is they have a whole section on their app just for bad beats. You want to post your 14-leg parlays where 13 hit and the 14th one doesn't because you lost it on the hook or something stupid. Or maybe you were backing the Tigers yesterday and you had the worst bad beat in the history of the universe. Or maybe you had the Cardinals the day before and you were up 2-0 in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs and somehow lost the money line. Whatever it is, they have a whole segment because misery loves company. You got to be able to laugh at that type of stuff, especially in the roller coaster that is gambling. So if you have Pickett already, make sure to follow us because we post free plays on there every single day. If you don't have Pickett, download it right now using code ATSSPOT. That is code ATSSPOT. Because if you do, you could win between $3 and $100 as a first-time downloader.
You will win between $3 and $100. Automatically, you get that in your account. It's free, guys. Code ATSSPOT. Just do it. Just do it.
Like Nike. All right. What do we got? Show us. We already know what it is. So it's. I'm gonna beat you to the punch. It's the Tigers Twins. How could it never not be? It's the worst bet beat in the history of the world.
And I was on it.
I was on it too. And I never thought this would be possible because of how big bias.
I mean, honestly, it's not that bad of a bad beat because this should have tied the game. How a guy on second doesn't clearly score from that is ridiculous. But just run the third and touch him. God, that fucking sucked.
There's really no way to describe that. First, you missed the catch, right? Second, why that catcher threw the ball, I will never understand in 100 years. All you had to do was just run to the base. And then forget about tying the game, but to lose it on the terrible overthrow. My man tossed it well into left field.
It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. It was an Daniel Jones deep ball that landed 18 rows into the stadium. It was just unbelievable.
It's the worst bad beat. You can't even make it up because it's such a bad beat. But all right, guys, let's get right into best bets.
Let's get it, boys. Wade to LeBron. We're keeping NBA style for today. Best bets, guys. I'm on the Mets money line as my first best bet of the day. Second best bet is going to be Tigers Twins under 7. I know we didn't talk about that game, but I think we're going to see a very low scoring game of Tigers Twins today. And my third best bet's going to be that Yankees Dodgers money line parlay, get it plus 120. And Astros. I don't care. We didn't talk about that one either. Astros money line minus 115. F.A., what you got?
Very good. I am rolling with Yankees Dodgers money line parlay as my first one. I'm rolling with the Marlins money line as my second one. And I'm rolling with the game that we didn't talk about, but you just mentioned it. I'm rolling with the Twins first 5 minus 0.5. That's at minus 130 odds. I love Joe Ryan. He's on the mound for the Twins. I think he's
I'm on the under.
I think he's a great pitcher, better than his 2-1 record shows. I saw him last time pitch a gem against the Royals. I can't believe they took him out. I think he pitches another gem today. I think and as long as the Twins can get him a run or two in the first 5, I think we cash that easily. But ladies and gentlemen, we will be back tomorrow on Off the Bat, same time. A million day games tomorrow, a trillion day games tomorrow, an amazing sports day. Today, look out for Off the Bounce in 4 hours. We got 2 humongous game 5s in the NBA, and you already know we're going to talk a lot about what happened yesterday on the court. Off the Bounce, 4 hours, Off the Bat, same time tomorrow, 12 noon. We will see you tomorrow. Peace.